for joining me for I'm a Lady Like That. Today we have my dear friends, Alexandra and Trish, with COU Skincare. Okay, let the interview commence, guys.
Oh no.
Okay.
Cheers.
Yeah, you have to look each other in the eyes. Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers, ladies.
Cheers.
Okay, I love y'all.
Thank you.
Okay, so let's start with how we know each other, you guys. So Alex, we know each other because we work together. Then
Yeah.
Trish, how we met, Whitney brought me in for a tan one time.
That's right.
And then, it just kind of snowballed from there.
Evolved from there, yeah.
Yeah. When I started helping you, you were doing the tan can.
Yes.
So tell us about the tan can and how that has
What
led you to
evolved.
where you are now.
Okay. So I guess about 11 years ago, I wanted to get a tan, and the place that I went to went out of business. And so I got some equipment and started tanning myself with it, and had a girlfriend tan me. I tanned her. Literally, it would be this Prosecco-fueled evening of girls tanning each other.
I love it.
And so it literally just kind of grew like that until a friend was like, you need to start charging and make a business out of it, which is where the products came in. So after tanning for a while, people would say, where do you go get a good cleanser for your skin after a tan? So then one day I thought, well, why don't I just come up with something? And then it led into COU. I just wanted to evolve into a product that would be some simple core products that one could give you a tan, but also have sort of high performance skincare with it.
Tell us about the products.
So we've got the Sunless face tanning serum. And this evolved from that after I would tan someone, one of the things that happens with a tan is your face wears off the fastest.
Right.
It's the first thing to go.
First thing to go.
Right. Do you wash your face every day?
Yes, you wash your face, you're doing exfoliation. So I did that, but then I thought, well, I want a product that has more of the skincare aspect to it. What it stemmed from is that you can go and just use the serum and just have that on your face, or you can do the cream. So the cream does not have any tanner in it.
Yeah.
And it's got ingredients in it from the CBD to all the root and fruit extracts. It is the yummiest cream. If you have rosacea or redness,
Acne is a big one
acne.
too.
Right.
And so I love that it's almost kind of like this mix and match accessory.
It totally
skincare
is.
for your face. And then the third product we're coming out with is the face oil. And then we're doing a body oil and
oh
all
my
that.
gosh, I'm so excited to try
I
it.
feel like it works to enhance people's skincare routine. I think
Yes.
that's the best way that I can describe it, is that anytime I use the products, I feel like my skincare routine has been enhanced. Like I feel like I'm doing something luxurious for myself by using
Yes.
the products.
That's so well
Yeah.
said.
Hence
Absolutely.
the simple, that we want it to be simple, easy to use, and then couture, that it's because it's high performance ingredients.
Right.
That's awesome. Yeah, and it's not confusing. It's straightforward and
Yeah, thank
it's
you.
just approachable by
Yes, thank you.
everyone.
That's a
Yeah,
good word.
definitely.
That's what we wanted the brand to be. I feel like we really wanted it to be inclusive. We wanted to make the brand itself simple, gender neutral. Obviously all the products are cruelty free because that's something that's very important
Huge,
to Trish
yeah.
and myself.
Yes.
Y'all talked about the brand being inclusive. What does that mean for y'all?
It's something that's hugely important to us, that we want it to be accessible to everyone, that we have products that not only benefit your skin, but sort of benefit the world.
Yeah,
Right.
and who you are, who different
And who
people
you are. Absolutely.
That was something that was very important to us when we were looking at the branding and the packaging, is that we wanted anyone to be able to feel like they identified with the brand. I feel like in a sense it's very gender neutral, it's very gender fluid. I feel like anyone can kind of look at the brand and say, I can identify with this, which was very important to us. We want anyone to feel like they can be able to be a part of COU Skincare.
Absolutely. We want to be inclusive.
Yeah.
What I was going to say earlier is that when we were in here doing stuff for the Tan Can and talking about product ideas and business ideas, Trish, you brought out this notebook that you have, you had all these business ideas. I remember one of them.
That's right.
One of them being
Always.
COU.
Well, it stems from, so my last name used to be Coutel. And so it sort of just came up naturally.
Yeah. Also, I feel like it's a nice homage to your roots.
Yes. Oh my gosh. Okay. So your roots, your mom was incredibly creative.
Yes. When I was really young, there was never such a thing in our house as I'm bored. Never. It sent my mom's head spinning. So you made things and sewed things and painted things and listened to classical music, which I hated. And so, of course, when you kind of grow up with that and you can't, watch TV or eat white bread or sugar. I thought a dessert was a banana.
Oh, no.
Yes. And so, it's sort of a double-edged sword because I dream in color. I wake up with, oh my gosh, I've got to make this or that, or things come to me. And so, but it's wonderful. I will say I'm never bored. I'm never lonely. I love making things.
It's so clear from talking to y'all about the brand and developing these products that you're involving so much passion and creative effort. What advice would you give to people wanting to pursue their creative passions, wanting to pursue their passions and starting a business?
I absolutely think that something needs to be a passion for someone to pursue it because there's so many challenges to being a small business or doing a startup. And if you don't have the passion pulling you forward, then it just becomes mundane, a lot of hard work.
And it shows through what you're doing.
Absolutely.
I would say the thing that I have found to be most important is to find people that you love working with. Because I love working with Trish and I love working with people like Camille. I just feel like it makes the work so much more worth it.
And fulfilling too.
Absolutely.
It's self-fulfilling working with y'all.
Yeah. Fills you up.
I don't feel like I'm
feeds your soul.
Yeah, I don't feel like I'm going to work. I feel like I'm having fun with my friends.
Oh, we're having so much fun. Obviously, COU is a women-owned business. Tell us how that's impacted how you started the business, how you run the business, and what that means for your audience and your consumer base.
Well, I think one of the things that I loved about Tan Can, and I have to say that because that's sort of the history that sort of evolved into COU, is that most of the people who came to me were women, and I absolutely loved the camaraderie and the fellowship. And so I saw it started out as something that was getting a tan. It's simple, seems sort of possibly shallow, or that it's just something that's just this simple aesthetic that you want to get a tan. But from there, I saw how it supported so many women. And that's what I wanted to pull over into COU, is that fellowship. And I feel like it's not just women, it's human beings. How can we make things better for other people? And that's hugely important to us.
If it wasn't for you, Camille, Trish and I wouldn't know each other.
I'm telling you, that to me, that is why I just had such a tough time with the whole giving up Tan Can. Because it really was.
It was your baby.
It was my baby, but it wasn't even just so much as like, oh, this is mine. It wasn't mine. It turned into
it was so many people's.
Yeah, it was so many people's. And that's what I loved, is that somebody would come in for an appointment who was writing a book, and then someone else who was a person who worked at a publishing company.
I love that
story.
So good.
So someone who was with a publishing company, I made their appointment right after that.
Oh my God.
Somebody who just lost their job and was looking for a job, and then I had an HR gal who was coming in and was looking to hire for a certain position, and I thought, that is absolutely a perfect fit. And I just loved it. That's what I loved about it. And that's what I want COU to be. I want that to be part of COU.
I feel like it's not about being like, I want to make as much money off of this as I can. It's about like, how can I make somebody's life better? How can I make someone feel better about themselves, and better about just like life in general,
agree.
I feel like.
I had a gal who came to me that had just come through a double mastectomy. She came to me and she said, I have not let anybody, my husband has not seen me. And so I'm having a romantic weekend. And I thought of you right off the bat because I want to get a tan to feel better about my body before I walk out.
I love that.
Yeah.
So amazing.
That is probably one of my, that's maybe.
Yeah, that's really cool.
That's probably one of my most special stories.
Yeah, that's really
very
cool.
special.
And it wasn't just a tan. It was just, she just said, I want to be able to stand there in front of him.
Wow. You've created a community, whatever that means, for so many different people. And it truly impacts people's lives. You've impacted people's lives through doing this. And I think you had no idea it would turn into that. And it's just incredibly powerful.
Thank you. That has been the absolute power and beauty in it.
Y'all, thank you so much for talking to me today. This was so special. I adore you both so much. I'm so happy y'all got to talk about COU Skincare, and I'm so excited. This is just the beginning for y'all. Thank you for joining us and watching I'm a Lady Like That. And I think it's time for cheers, guys.
Yay!
I love y'all. Cheers.